This episode of Behind the Billboard is brought to you by BBOOH Media Outdoor.
Oh, and here's a little drum roll moment. Next year marks the 20th Outdoor Media Awards. That's 2 decades of championing the bold ideas and brilliant out-of-home campaigns that stop people in their tracks.
The awards celebrate creativity, planning, innovation, and the work that really gets seen. If you think you've got a winning campaign, mark your calendars, guys. Entries open January 22nd, 2026.
The 20th Outdoor Media Awards, brought to you by BBOOH Media Outdoor.
Season's greetings, Dan and Hugh. I'm Sally from BBOOH Media Outdoor. As we head fast into the festive season, my powerful post of the week has to be a Christmas one, and I've chosen Aldi. Featuring the excellent Kevin the Carrot, this poster recently appeared across hundreds of our screens as a digital out-of-home takeover, the perfect tease ahead of the TV ad breaking that evening. Kevin the Carrot is so synonymous with Aldi, a distinctive brand asset they have cultivated over the years. And in this poster, he is the star of the show, alongside clear and succinct messaging that gives you a subtle nod to what is going to play out over the coming weeks. From Kevin holding the Merry Christmas sign with that all-important question mark and little heart over the eye, to the Katie says yes to Kevin the Carrot copy in big, bold writing. And the Aldi logo brings it home, so you know exactly who this is for. I love this poster because it's so simple, it's succinct, very clever, and it really makes me smile. So good luck, Kevin. We love this poster.
Step into Christmas, step into Christmas.
Never and never. So I went a bit Ricky Gervais in the office there. Right. Shall we just quickly
You're going to pull my cracker?
Do you want to pull my cracker?
Are you going to pull my cracker?
I've got a big red one. Do you want to pull
Hold on, listener.
Ready? Listener. What, I got more than one? Oh, bollocks. Right.
It's a smartless gag.
Come on, quick.
I pulled your cracker and I won. Now you pull my cracker.
Pull my green thing.
And you won. Well done. Oh, I love that smell of gunpowder.
Well, so early in the morning.
Don't
mate,
don't force me to put that hat on again and show you how big my head is and break it.
How's your festive season going?
Should we be really honest with the listener?
It's only 20. It's not 25th. It's 24th, isn't it?
It's May the 5th, 2025. No, we're joking.
We're making the John Lewis ad.
It's November.
It's early December. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's the festive season. As soon as do you know what? In our house, as soon as Halloween's done,
mate, bosh. What do you give a dog for Christmas? It's not bad.
Don't know.
A mobile bone.
Mobile bone. Let me see.
Yeah, liking that.
Let me see what gold we've got in this one.
This is Tesco's finest. I've got nothing. Oh, there's not even a fucking gift.
Tesco's finest, huh?
These are a year old. I found them in Dorothy's cupboard last night.
What do you call a snowman who likes to take tropical holidays?
No idea.
A puddle.
Oh, that's fucking shit. Sorry. If that's a
sorry,
freelance
Tesco's.
Phrase, yeah. And who said that? I have a rumbly in my tummy. Tumbly. Oh,
okay, I don't know.
Right, fuck it. Right, I've got the hats on. And if you want, mate, there's a mince pie there.
Oh, I love a mince pie.
I don't think it's going to be up to the standard of, you know what. But
Then it's not a gift. It's a conversation starter because, you know, you obviously would spend Christmas with people who you don't know or ever speak to.
So we've got... So there's your mince pie. If you want £1.50 from the cop. It's been a difficult few months.
Thank you.
In the Todd household. So
I'll take that one. Let you put your thumb all over.
Anyway, listeners.
Listener.
Anyway, look. Hello, mate. Hello, mum. Here we are. It's
Christmas.
Right.
So we are going to do our Christmas special, aren't we?
Yes, this is it. The look back of the year.
We're going to look back at all the amazing work that everyone else has done.
Yeah. Yeah, we've just been sat on our asses. Haven't done anything, us two. Yeah. And
actually, I think this is one of the first years I'm not going to see any of my own work in this.
Oh, yeah. Thing. No, well,
that's a sad day.
No, you do work, but it might just made the grade.
Didn't make it? Yeah, it's just not in the.
You're just top. Like a hardworking midfielder.
Yeah, the water carrier.
So we've titled it "Ooh, That's Nice" 2025.
Yeah, and "Ooh, That's Nice" has been one of our success stories of 2025. It's a segment that is sponsored by our good friends at View to Fill.
Beautiful, beautiful.
The campaign video and photography experts. You know, for me, nothing sells a campaign better than a good image of it, especially when people are sending us stuff all the time, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like now, our outreach has been very good and our social media manager has been inundated.
Social media manager,
he's doing so much, he can't even do his day job.
I know, he doesn't have a day job. But no, we have...
Can't even swim anymore. He's not got time for swimming.
I'm just tuned on all the time. There's people in sort of Scandinavia sending stuff. We have, honestly, people all around the world, New Zealand, everywhere. It's great.
Yeah, it's very kind of you.
So consequently, the standard of, well, not the standard, but we try and feature a really good range of stuff. We're not just UK centric. So if you do send stuff in and it doesn't get featured, it's not because we might not like it. It'd just be because we're trying to give a really broad spectrum. But we do try and feature everything we send if the committee feel it's worthy.
Before we get into the work that we've been witnessing for 2025, you sent me a picture of a billboard at the end of your street the other day, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Would you like to talk about it, given that the billboard at the end of my street is sponsored by Super Optimal, design intelligence for out of home?
So the one at the end of my street, remind me, what was it? Are you...
No, you sent me a picture because I saw this at the end of my street. It's cryptic.
Oh, how? Hold on. The thing for...
Yeah, it was for Global.
Yeah, it was something about...
Global are a media owner in the out-of-home space, and they own one of the billboards at the end of
I remember.
Toddy's Road. And
what
it
was
says,
the headline again?
No fake news here. A guaranteed safe space for your brand.
Yeah, that was...
And the call to action is global.com/advertise.
What was that about? I didn't really... I've got to say, I prefer the adverts for British Airways.
I guess that, I mean, they're self-promoting there because it's an advert for Global. And it's on a Global billboard on someone's house.
Yeah.
I imagine they're doing some outreach to the community. Yeah, or maybe it's hyper-targeted at, like, I don't know, a podcaster who works on behind the billboard.
Yeah, it could be.
And maybe they've heard you talking about, how real out of home is, and
listening.
they've gone. Maybe Lisa Portman, who is one of my ex-colleagues at Grand Visual. She's now at Global. Maybe she was targeting you with that advert.
Well, it's certainly
a billboard.
It did resonate because I sent it to you.
Yeah.
No, I enjoed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't make it on Ooh, That's Nice because it's not that nice, is it?
No, we've had lots of good stuff. I mean, we have so much good stuff. Like
maybe they were seducing you.
Maybe when I get home tonight, there might be another one.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for talking about our billboard on your podcast to your listener.
Maybe there'll be an ad van parked outside my house.
Anyway, if you do want to get your out-of-home ads tested, do speak to our friends at Super Optimal. You've heard the advert on the end of the podcast. It's definitely worth having a go. And obviously, Neil is a friend to the show, and he's offered our listener the chance to have one of their ads tested for free. So look out for that in the coming weeks. We'll be putting the offer out on the description of the podcast.
Very good. Very good. So,
shall we get into the year?
Should we
cast our minds back?
Yes, I'm looking at a title that says January.
We're doing this like a kind of like goal of the season type thing, right?
Yeah, I was going to get like top 40.
Should we get John to put the music on underneath? Well, that's not the goal of the season music, is it?
Well, what's the goal of the season music?
I don't know. Should we just do a quick Google search? Will help us find.
Or is it more Top of the Pops? You know, the Led Zepp song. Do you know? Is that?
You think so?
Well, that's like the top 20, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the Top of the Pops. You've lost half of the listenership now.
Yeah, because that was from a very long time ago. Sorry, any listeners who are under.
Oh, this was a classic for goal of the season.
This is going to be enthralling for the listeners, I think.
No, this is a really good song.
Adrian's waving at through the window saying stop. We're counting up. We're counting down. The top 100. Oh, it's not. No, that's another episode. Right. So listen, let's get into it. January
2025.
So the first thing we fact check the Zook out of news. That was from Channel 4 or 4 Creative for Channel 4, reacting, a very smart little bit of work there, reacting to the fact that Facebook had decided not to check their news anymore.
Straight after Trump got in. What happened?
No surprises there. So that was sweet. We're going to move on. The next campaign, so I'm on the page after that, Dan. It has to be fries. It has to be toast. It has to be bread. It has to be one of the best campaigns of the year, surely.
Oh, it's up there, isn't it? It's really good stuff from Wyden and Kennedy's.
How do you say it?
Good.
What?
Wyden.
Wyden, think.
Not Whedon.
Hermeti came in, was it this year? It was this year, and talked us through it. It's a brilliant campaign. Let's just quickly give some credit. Joe D'Souza, Juan Sevilla, Jacqueline Parent, and Julie de Lebel.
I mean, January was a good month.
Aziz, Loretta Lau. Sorry, that's the correct.
January was a good month. That was followed by Uber, which was a really good campaign.
Ale Burset, the photographer.
Yeah.
Andy Clough was telling us to use him. Look at him, sorry. Yes.
You're Almost There from Uber and Mother, and then we're straight into the McDonald's campaign.
Sorry, just on the Uber, I'm just looking at a great big arse.
Yeah.
No,
that's a mirror.
No, that's you. Sorry, no. These were shot by Nick Meek. These are lovely. We're going to try and get Nick in next year.
Yeah.
To talk about his brilliant advertising and just photography generally. Sorry, fella. After that, we had...
And then there's McDonald's with the Rogue Dip and the Only at McDonald's campaign.
Yeah, Only at McDonald's. So that was quite interesting. Really, really clean. I remember seeing these in Manchester. I've got to say, I'm not boasting it. I don't eat McDonald's hardly ever unless I'm absolutely hammered. And at Highbury Corner, and I think I had some the other day after the gas party. So I wouldn't know what a Rogue Dip is. Do people do that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Have you done that? Has your kids done that?
Yeah, I actually taught them to do that. I was like, lid off your strawberry milkshake, kids. Dip a chip.
I quite like a hack brown. Anyway, this is a very good campaign. We like this a lot. So clean, beautiful.
And then wrapping up January from the... Sorry, I've got a mouthful of...
I'm just going to get to mine. Yeah,
wrapping up January is the OG, the Kellogg's campaign, which was big and bold.
It's pretty big.
Unlike anything that Kellogg's had done before, let's face it.
Yeah.
So Leah Burnett's did
big.
great.
Yeah, big month for Leah Burnett that month. They really do deliver. We have to get...
January used to traditionally be the quietest month for out of home.
Yeah.
Media after post-media Christmas lull. The media agencies are always kind of scrambling around to get stuff out again, and you could get used to be able to get good deals in media, but this proves that the creative certainly was not sleeping over Christmas.
A hell of a month, that. Sorry, you better talk now because I'm eating.
So January was a good month. Thinking about what February had in store, we had some good stuff coming in from Tesco with the Bags for Life campaign.
BBOOH or BBOOH.
BBOOH.
Yeah, because they really have been delivering.
They have been delivering.
Spades. The bags, which Felipe took us through.
Yeah.
On episode 85. And we remember him saying that it actually was the order with the icons was the other way round. And they had to sell him one before the other. So, that was a great story. If you haven't heard that, go to episode 85. I mean, BBH and Tesco is a marriage made in heaven. It just goes on and on and on. Throughout the whole year, we're going to see more and more of this.
Yeah, some really good work.
And then we also had a bit of Chocky.
With the Made to Share campaign, that was good.
Yeah. I mean, that was predominantly on the bars, which are little billboards in themselves, which we like. There was one or two proper billboards, but I think I did well in Cannes. I think this is a really smart campaign.
Yeah, it did win a Cannes, didn't it?
Yeah. And then Pancake Day.
Oh, yes. They flipped that billboard upside down.
So good. I think that, you know what? I think that was the beginning when we started doing Ooh, That's Nice. This was one of the first ones, and it got a huge amount of traction.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Sorry, I've eaten my mince pie now.
And then Audi and Netflix wrapping up our month.
Audi again, more BBH. This is actually one of the few Audi campaigns that wasn't done by Simcat of the year. The paper airplane. Apparently, I haven't got the shot of it, but you know that they bought the media. So at the beginning of a platform or of a sequence, it would be the paper plane, not folded.
And then folding
at the end. So I'd love to have had that. I can't find it anywhere. But some great work there. BBH and Audi have really, really risen back. And then Toxic Town. Yeah, sweet use of interactive. March. What have we got in March?
March, there was tons. The career shredder, that was good.
Yeah, Gemma Phillips and her.
Pregnant Then Screwed.
Yeah, great campaign. That very, very high visibility on the creative. Really strong creative work there.
Very good.
Bit of Oatly.
What else we have? Oatly. Oatly was fun. I like that.
It's quite out there. I have to say, it is definitely a polarizing sort of campaign. But I think we need to include everything, right?
Yeah, well, why not?
Okay, talk about no logos, just showing a product.
We were last week when we were talking to Pete.
So icons need no explanation. I think we don't need to talk about this again too much, but it is just the product, which speaks for themselves. But we don't want to regurgitate. This is very, very brave, exciting work. But
as we were talking about, you can only do that if you've got an iconic product. You're not going to find an antifungal foot cream doing this kind of stuff.
Antifungal foot cream.
Do you know what? Your go-to is yogurt.
Yours antifungal.
But actually, most yogurts are quite recognisable. Certainly, the Muller fruit corners is iconic enough to get it right.
That's coming up.
But antifungal foot cream,
very good.
Dreamies. Yeah, I like this special build. We talked about it, didn't we?
Yeah, we talked with Rick Brim and Build Hollywood. Brilliant. Yep. I think it's not a super original idea, but the way they executed it was really original. Building
cute.
The cat,
it's very cute,
exact size. The way they check the eyes they track the pack. It had real whiskers. It was really got a lot of traction.
In another Tesco campaign,
brilliant,
smashing it again.
Mother's Day. Call mum. Call ma'am.
Call ma'am.
I mean, it's all the languages. It's so
sweet.
simple, isn't it?
Yeah, very sweet.
They just, you can't argue with the Tesco stuff.
No, they're almost omnipresent throughout this entire year.
I mean, they buy a lot, but they do good creative work. You can buy a lot and just be invisible on the streets, can't you?
Yeah.
This stuff is great.
You can buy a lot by the right placements as well. They've done pretty good. Their media agency have done well.
They feel like they're in cahoots there. Everyone knows what they're doing.
It feels collaborative, doesn't it? Sometimes you can see the media in odd places and you go, I don't really feel that placement. But the Tesco stuff,
I mean, it was
really nice.
Felipe did have this ambition to be the best performing out-of-home agency, and I think
we often don't give enough credit to some of the out-of-home specialist buyers, and although my business was bought by a specialist buyer, and not many people get to see behind the curtain of what a specialist buyer does, and if they're working in the right way, in the smartest way, with the media owners and the media agency for the client and thinking about the creative, this gold does happen and it gets into the right spot. I'm looking at O2 right now in April, and that's the the Six Nations stuff and obviously appointment to view things like at the O2 and the placements of that are really important as an out-of-home specialist would help plan the media accordingly. So if it's for the O2, it's let's look at the direction of travel for people going to the O2 and where are they going to go, what tube stations are they going to go to, and look at the audience data and target the creative in the right way to hit the right audience.
Sure, that's amazing, the journey. I've never even thought about it.
And they look at all of those data points en masse. It's really quite interesting. And it's the same for the Six Nations stuff with the rugby. In London we've got Twickenham, and people go out of London to Twickenham. How do they get there? They go on the South West trains and they go via Clapham, or they come down north and they go via Clapham. So they think about the media to buy based on where an audience is, where the audience is going to come in from, which is, I think, is really good.
So can I just put your hat on? I need to record this. All right, give us.
He didn't want me to continue that thought. So he just take
Scrooge. Hello. Right. Okay. So moving on. Yeah. So O2 was the next one in April. Again, we talked to Dave Masterman a bit about this. It's like finding the sort of circular things in life.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, beautifully done. I mean, I think that they could do more. I think there should be more coming in this.
Yeah.
After that, Specsavers is very funny. So they do hearing, obviously. So they did a sort of pretend fuck up, like Specs and Hearing Savers. Not quite as catchy as it. Hearing experts for over 20 years. So I just love that Specsavers bothered to do that, to fuck up their own ad. There's another one that says, perhaps we'll just, and that they make the logo go outside of the poster.
Outside of the poster, yeah.
Very good. So that's
very sweet.
Yeah, Simon Begord Sid Tompkins, obviously friend of mine, Dave Robinson, the designers, and of course Richard James, the group head there, the creative director.
April, we also got the sleeping babies from Pampers, which was very, very sweet, wasn't it?
This is one of the sweetest of the campaigns of year, I think. I mean, I don't want to sort of give anything away, but this should be right up there. I think I took that shot, the first one.
The first one on the 48,
it's in the wild.
On the cross track, yeah.
It's so good. It's been so debated. There's nothing you would change. And the shots as well are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which is by Sophie Harris-Taylor. So Sophie has become a bit of a name now for skin. She shot the Dolmio pasta, shot like skin. She really is amazing. So kudos to Sophie and to Rob Burley and Kerry Sharp from Saatchi's.
We got some nice lollipops from Chupa Chup in April as well.
And who's that from?
That was BBOOH London again.
BBOOH again. Phil Holbrook, Stu Royal, and then Phil Holbrook again, Stu Royal, Sophie Harper. Great work. So simple. Now I'm looking at claustro bars.
Yes.
As in claustrophobic bars, claustro bars, get it? Places where it's really jammed in and you've got your pint and you're just so pleased to have got it and it's just as worth it by the Stella glass.
I'm such an old man now. I'm just like,
tell me.
I fucking go to a pub now. I don't want to have to stand in a pub like that anymore.
I know. Well, that's because you're an old man.
Give me a seat next to the fire.
Yeah, the trouble is, I'm also
going. Warm ale.
I'm sort of going £14 for a Stella, or just get a couple of tinnies from Maze Road for £1.
And sit in the park.
Yeah,
sit in Clissold Park.
Yeah, I've heard people do that. These are beautifully executed. Yeah, we like these a lot. The photography by Ale Bursa again, the guy we talked about on Heinz. So we have to try and get Ale in and talk about his work.
Yeah,
Ale also quite appropriate. Who are we going to get to shoot the beer stuff? Ale.
Aer Lingus, Irish exit.
Yeah, just a sweet observation, isn't it?
Very nice.
You know, I have to say I am the king of the Irish exit.
Yeah.
I think when you come to my party, I think I might do an Irish exit.
Oh, I'm 100% doing a
You're
Scottish exit. I'm even better now. I'll go Scottish exit. I'll leave him before your speech.
But the Irish exit is you don't tell anyone, you just walk out.
Yeah.
That's the deal. Yeah. So they've used that to great effect.
And the Scottish exit is you leave and don't pay.
That is untrue, and apologies for you.
My Scottish uncle taught me it.
Okay. Are you going to try and claim some roots now? But, the Irish exit, uncommon in America, doing what they do in England, Britain, which is just great creative work. Okay, controversial one here. Kit Kat.
Controversial? You say that.
As in, I know that we haven't put it in our top winning ones. Sorry. Fucking spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. It's not going to win, even though it won a Grand Prix. Kit Kat is not going to win with
I liked it. It just never struck me as like, fuck it, wow. I don't know. I like it, but it wasn't one where I go, I wish I'd done that.
No.
I don't know why. I mean, it's a brilliant idea. And it's I suppose you said earlier today to me, it's a bit like, hey, it's a photograph from the real world and we're going to put our product there. And
well, I mean, contrast this to Tesco's with the bags for life.
Yeah.
And I feel like, we talked last week with Pete about your brain filling in the gaps in the story when we were talking about BA and, the person looking out the window and going, there's a wonderment there and you can go,
yeah.
I can see what these people are, I can envision what these people are looking at. Are they in a city or a beach or whatever? It doesn't matter. It's like, I'm here, I've arrived. And I think with Tesco's bags, which are photographed in the real world, with the words on them, you can put yourself in the situation of the person holding them. Like, they're thanking someone, or they're I'm bringing this to a party or whatever.
Don't bring my gift in a Tesco's bag.
It'll be in Sainsbury's bag.
There won't be any gift from
Aldi.
No, I know what you're saying. Whereas it hasn't quite made you work that bit.
And I'm like, take a break from your phones. I get it.
It's
is take a break from my phone. What, eat a chocolate bar? It's not. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's like Anyway, it's not. Just spoiler alert to our friends at VML. It's not going to make it.
It's still great work, though. It's still great work.
It is great. Well, obviously the Cannes jury agreed with that.
Meanwhile, we had a lovely visit to Manchester this year, didn't we, Dan?
Meanwhile, the diamond heist happened.
Yeah. Meanwhile, and you're happy with that?
Come on,
fucking hell!
Come on, round of applause.
So funny. A great special build. putting a real diamond. It was a real diamond. It was just very, 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 very small, but it was a real diamond. And then they sort of had a pretend robbing of it overnight. So great work. Meanwhile, really punching.
Yeah,
they're doing great stuff.
It was somewhere down in South London somewhere, wasn't it? Was it in Clapham?
Not sure. And there's our friends Build Hollywood, Jack as well, and Grand Visual.
And I mean, from there we could race across the world to the Welsh hills.
It's taking up my DJ links. I'm now feeling really annoyed.
This is going to be a sport for me. I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to try and
I perfect these overnight.
Yeah. If any of you are following on here with all of the images that we're talking about are available on the description.
Yeah. So we're literally going through.
If you're scooting through, you can try and guess the links that I'm making in between.
And I wrote this deck, and it has taken me for fucking ever. So
you've done a great job.
Yeah, the credits.
I especially like how you've integrated a Beatles lyric into every one you've said so far.
I don't even know what you're talking about. So this is called the Backpack Billboard, I think, and it's a guy with a billboard literally on his back. I don't even remember. He's an influencer, and he just walked around, and it's like goodbye to your comfort zone. Great show, great idea.
I love the show. My kids love the show as well.
And I think Dave Monk. I think Dave's been part of this. He was instrumental. Dave guest of the show. Fantastic work. Okay, what's next, Danielle?
We have some Coca-Cola.
Oh, yes.
The lovely Shadows campaign, which I think is really nice.
Shot by Jonathan Knowles. And it's a kind of mixture of agencies: WPP, OpenX, UK, Ogilvy, Essence Media, VML Berlin. There's a lot of names.
Everyone got involved in this one, for
so simple.
Relatively simple idea. Well done to all of those people and all of those agencies for getting involved in it.
And then another great simple one, same month. Some months get really busy and others they have like two things in. It's just the way the sort of cookie crumbles. But this one from Virgin Atlantic, from Lucky Generals, really up there. Some of the great Virgin work. It's called Tailfin, and it's the woman, floating in space in the shape of the plane. Really beautiful piece of work there. King Henry Studios did an incredible retouching job on that. It looks magnificent on the Piccadilly lights.
Yep.
Okie dokie, we're into May.
We're into May and the Eurostar.
Okay.
Eurostar was really nice, actually.
So this is actually Noma Bar, who Pete was talking about, the illustrator who seems to be being used quite a lot, but brilliantly used here to make points. So Adam and Eve, DDB, great work there for the Eurostar. Next up, The Ordinary. So Ordinary feature a lot on our show and on the social post. This is a really great stunt in America. They filled a room, an installation with the amount of money they'd have to pay to a celebrity to endorse their products, which is this enormous amount of money. Instead, they don't do that. They use it for the product. So
it's very good.
Very sweet.
Coming in hot off that is, again, another entry from BBH. BBH London for F&F, which is brilliant.
Yeah, Style It Out. We're showing women looking very cool, trying to get out of slightly awkward, embarrassing situations.
Styling it out.
Yeah, which is pretty much like you and I do most days.
Constantly.
Bit more Leah Burnett. Leah Burnett, very strong on outdoors, this time for Morrison's, not for McDonald's. Morrison's, really lovely, out in the wild.
In the real world.
Yes, British King scallops, 99p, and that's a price sticking out of the sea. There's one for the Jersey Royals and a field of potatoes, and another one.
The T-bone steak, £10 one. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, what, in the field?
Well, it's the grass.
Yeah.
There's no cows in the field.
Yeah.
I had this discussion the other day. We were looking at just as an aside, looking at an idea for a quick service restaurant who serve burgers.
Right.
And not many burger chains would put a cow on their billboards, would they? Because people don't like to associate their patty with the fact that it's come from a cow.
God, my kids, when you look at a lamb and then you say, should we have lamb for Sunday lunch? It's like, what? And then they join it together and you go, oh my God. No, we didn't really kill a lamb. It's something you call that, but it's not that little cute furry thing.
Well, it's true though, isn't it? Because you've got pig.
So that's pork, so it's not the same word.
Yeah.
And then beef is... But lamb is like, you killed a little lamb.
Chicken doesn't have another word either, though.
I know, but chicken's like...
Fuck chicken.
It's a shit. Right?
Fuck you, chicken.
We have an interesting one here, Manchester. We had, quite a lot of Manchester connections this year with Meanwhile and our special up there with Gas Music. This was the Mancunia typeface.
Yeah.
Which is an amazing job, right? Just came out of nowhere. Butty shot, Butty shops, smutty shops, cardboard box. One of my favourite headlines, vitamin D deficiency.
That's the best one, I
proud,
think.
Yeah. This is from agency F37 Foundry, designer Craig Oldham, and the copywriter is Ellen Ling at Lingo. Great work. And just, fabulous stuff. Thank you for that.
And in May, we also went up to Manchester to do our special, didn't we?
Have you got that?
And there's the picture of us the day before the Europa Cup final.
We weren't interested in football during that period.
We were really interested in it for about 90 minutes.
Yeah. Do you know what? You really look like your son in that shot. When he's really celebrating. How old is he? 10?
He's 11. Yeah.
You look like an 11-year-old.
Yeah. You look like a 95-year-old, really.
Fuck off. Okay.
Is that not the AI? Oh, no, that's not the AI one.
No.
Oh, we should put the AI one on there as well.
Yeah, great. What, belittle me again?
No, I had you in a Spurs shirt. I just asked it to change you into a Spurs shirt, and it reduced your age by 20 years as well.
I'm leaving the group. June.
I'm leaving. Hugh has left the WhatsApp group.
We're in June, and more BBOOH. Fucking hell. Everywhere. Audi again, and our friends Simcat, Katie David and Simran Sidhu. This is the start of their great run, I think. This is the after the races, and just shows, what's it called? Scimitar? What's the hat called?
Fascinator.
Fascinator. What is it? What did I say? Scimitar. Okay, let's do that again. What's it called? The Fascinator. That's right. And the top hat. I'd never have called it a scimitar. That's an old car from the 70s. But great work there. I think, Simcat, what a team. Pete talked about them effusively at length last week. I don't know if it was actually on the pod, but, more power to you guys. Just keep doing what you're doing. A brilliant interactive, not interactive, what do we call that? The sun, the poster that reacts to the sun. What would you call it? Is that an interactive poster?
No, I would call it dynamic. That's looking at the level of UV index. So it'll be dynamic, data driven.
Okay, it's brilliant. I mean,
this skin has been exposed to the sun without UV protection for 1 hour, 16 minutes. And that's because the site has been exposed. And
then you see it later on and the skin is obviously redder and more raw. I mean, for me, this is because my daughter has real problems with her skin. I'm hyper aware now.
Yeah.
I'm literally factor 50 everywhere.
Yeah, it's very good.
Very good. Wonderhood Studios. Well done, guys. Okay, here we go. Simcat again. Do you want to take this one up?
Yeah, we like a little mobile media concept, don't we?
Cheeky little van.
I've seen a few of them knocking around actually. I've got some friends who run Mobile Media Group. So hello to Ben Smith.
Do you think it should be a new
and Charlie Pounds down in Bournemouth?
Is it a new category? Cheeky little media van reversing, because I've seen
beep,
three.
Beep,
yeah, exactly. You do
beep,
that,
beep.
and then you cover up an ad with your ad put it on social media. So ChatGPT did it on ChatGPT.
Yeah.
To have, so you can sort of see it. I mean, the trouble is, you got to film it. You got to put it on social. It's quite a lot of work.
Oatly did a good one in, I want to say, France as well.
Right.
And they reversed the ad into.
Yeah. It's
good.
It's very sweet. And
Anyway, we're looking at Burger King responding to the big arch with an arch nemesis.
Yeah. I got to say, Burger King this year, they do. BBOOH are really smashing it. Some of their stuff is great. I love the quick turnaround stuff. Following on from last year, they won Poster of the Year last year with the mums.
Yeah.
And now they're sort of being very fleet of foot with this stuff. Okay.
Superman film launch in July with the Shard stunt with Superman.
Yeah. So no agency really involved here, but one hell of a stunt here. It's 11 foot tall. It's 120 kilograms. It's sort of hung there with wires. It really is cool. I don't know if it got enough publicity as it should have, but it's a fucking great bit of work.
Yeah, very good work.
Okay.
And then we have Ocado.
Yeah, so this is
lovely campaign from Ocado.
Incredible amount of executions.
Loads and loads and loads of different executions for this. The craft on each one is lovely.
Yeah, Uncommon have really done a great job here. I mean, I love reading these. I'm obviously a copywriter. I love getting into the depth of it.
Yeah.
I think they're all shot by a guy called Sam Wright. I'm not sure if we credited him before, but apologies, Sam. Great work here.
The Waitrose skewer.
A bit more supermarket, a different approach. So there's a skewer going through the entire building. which is pretty fucking cool.
Little special build.
Wonderhood
Our
Studios.
friends over at Grand Visual.
Yeah, very good. That had a huge amount of traction in the summer. And in a bit more stuff in the summer, we're going to get into very topical stuff. So this was Uber jumping on the Oasis gigs. So a couple of very funny posters. Split Your Ride with 300 fans wearing green parkas. The ride for Liam, Noel, Andy, Bonehead, Zach and Jem will depart from Platform 10. Just very sweet, reactive stuff.
Yeah, we didn't put. Actually, we should probably put the Carling one in there as well with the Parker.
Oh, I know.
Can.
Which Ben
it was on our
about.
first powerful poster.
Yeah, that's a very good shout. Let's pop that in. Carling, he's hiding it behind his back. And then more reactive, well, not reactive, but topical stuff. Here we are, Simcat again, BBH, Audi, just uber simple. The four balls from Wimbledon making the rings for Audi.
I mean, we should probably be being paid commission by BBH the number of times we've said BBH.
Yeah,
I mean,
and Simcat.
I mean,
yeah,
we're pretty much lining up our sponsors for next year as well. So BBH, every time I say BBH, if they just give us a quid,
we are available.
because we've got Tesco coming in again with their receipts campaign.
Fucking hell, I'm not kidding you. It's everywhere. And for the receipts campaign, we have to give a bit of credit to Graham Pugh, I think it is. Graham, apologies if I've got your surname wrong. Ben used to work with Ben Goff. I knew him years ago, and he started this craze of the receipts, and he sold them. He's like an artist thing.
Oh, really?
And then they've latched onto it. So I'm not saying they've robbed it or anything, but it's a thing he's done. So he'd go around supermarkets spelling out things.
And making sure that they're scanned in the right order.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
So kudos to that. I hopefully got your name right. But BBH again, brilliant. Funny enough, CD on this, Luke Till.
Oh. Wow.
Luke's done loads of great work, but nice, appropriate there. Charlotte Watmore and Holly Fellows.
And another topical ad for Specsavers at Wembley with Oasis on the way out when people are heading back to the Wembley Park station. The original Blur rivals, Specsavers.
Clever. It's very clever, isn't it? Specs. We fucking love Specs. They always do it.
August, everyone went on holiday except for 3 of the brands who we've got in. Maybe that's because we were on holiday in August.
Yeah, we were.
We didn't bother posting any.
Well, add the odd look. VCP did some more very nice Maynards, super simple posters. Elias and Dan under the tutorship of Dave.
Oh, we also had Time for a Cup of Tea as well with Lucky Generals.
Yeah. Gone down under those. So they changed the language. They sort of subverted their own posters. Remember, there's a little social video on that as well.
They mean bloody good, mate.
Let's have a bloody good brew, mate. That was quite good, I thought. No, maybe not.
Right.
Well, try and do another. Let's have a proper brew. That'll be like Gaz would say.
That'll be Yorkshire.
Aye, happen. Heathrow, so our friends at St Luke's.
Yeah, Rich Denny and crew.
Yeah, they make quite a few entries towards the end of the year. They have a real purple patch. This is friends Phil and Darren, Pete Mould, head of art again, and James Day, previous guest as well. Just very, very sweet shots here of people wearing. They kind of managed to sort of do fashion and sort of slightly silly, in the right way, which is James all over. So those are lovely.
Very, very nice. And straight on off the back of that in September, we had the Southwest Rail ads as well with the photos replaced, body cam.
Yeah, and more from St Luke's. These are really powerful.
They're really nice.
This is Jordan Morris and Danny Jones, photography from Gavin Miller.
Yeah, Gavin Miller, yeah.
Really great work, this. Really powerful.
And then Lucky General's back again with Iron Brew.
Yeah, Lucky G's had a pretty good year, I think, and quite a lot of outdoors been featured. We haven't got, I don't know if we've got all the right credits there, but certainly Shelley Smoller, CCO, and Danny Hunt, I know Danny very well. Shelley Smoller, I think, and her partner, they won 12 pictures in a row.
Wow.
Lucky's this year. But this is
Am I right in thinking they brought this line back?
Yes, they did. Yeah. But they called it, the thing is not a soft drink. So it's all about being hard. And I just love the visual.
I can remember the line from when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Made in Scotland. From Gutters.
From Gutters. Please, apologies to anyone Scottish
for our crappy accents.
Yeah, this is we may have to sort of re-edit some of this.
No,
look, I'm from Belgium. If anyone wants to have a go at Belgium, people,
I can do Indian because I'm Indian.
Okay,
so
look,
I'm allowed.
All things are available. Okay, I can't say it again. It's BBH, Audi.
Should we stop saying BBH?
HBB. HBD. No, come on.
Just say them up the road.
You can't ever see so much
Kingly
great
Court.
work.
Kingly Court Crew.
Kingly Court Crew. Simcat again. This is the sort of reinterpretation of. So it's for proms. So the whole thing, in case listeners didn't hear their episode, was they chose significant events in the year. They didn't officially sponsor them. They just happened to do plays on, tennis, on fashion, on horse racing, and this time it was around the proms. And they
I call them tacticals, right?
tacticals, yeah, but they were kind of they weren't reactive. I think they bought the space.
No, yeah, they had, but they were tactically thinking about what they should say around that to the audience.
What do you call it? Semi-tactical.
What do you call it? Semi-tactical.
Semi-planned tacticals. That's someone from BBOOH saying,
Semi-planned tactical.
You haven't said our name enough. But the great idea here is they got someone to compose the sound of their most powerful cars, which is a really fucking cool idea. Next up, a bit more Lucky Generals, this time in America for The Guardian. So it just says news in America can't publish the whole picture, The Guardian. And then passers-by were encouraged to uncover what's really going on. And then, of course, it reveals this line: The Guardian isn't the biggest outlet in America or the richest, but we have one thing that other global newsrooms don't: fierce independence. And it goes on to talk about, how they are not in answer to anyone else.
I didn't know you could buy The Guardian in America.
There you go. We
Every day's a school day.
Yeah. So good. Well done, Lucky G's New York, and Connor Tobias and the ECD doing a great job there. Meanwhile, Dan.
Someone did some knitting.
Someone did some knitting to feel cozy, but not too cozy.
Yes.
So this is from Netflix. Our friends at Meanwhile in Manchester again. The
Thursday Night Murder Club, wasn't it? Yeah.
Can I say something controversial?
Sure.
I said the book. I read the book. The book's pretty good. I think this advertising is really good. The this film is absolute dog shit.
Oh,
Did you watch it? It's the most ham. I know it's meant to be hammy, but it's ham. Hock ham on top of ham with ham edging.
It's pig.
There's pigs that have not been killed to be ham. It's that bad. But I think the work around it is great.
Yeah.
And they employed a knitting collective, apparently a team of local knitters from the northwest of England.
My mum's town
cozies.
in Devon, there is a knitting collective that take over these things, and they do this stuff all the
Your
time.
mum, as opposed to you.
No, my mum doesn't knit. She takes photos of these things, and they appear everywhere. It's very cute.
Thank you, Dan Dawson, and thank you, Sal Sapstein. So we know what this is, don't we? This is from Apple TV. It was because the studio won big at one of the award shows, and so Apple put out. There's sort of levels of I don't know. There's sort of irony here, isn't there? Because it's a show thanking itself about the show, which was about people in film.
Yeah.
But whoever's in the know got it. Thank you, Sal Sapstein. Anyway, I'm going to move on from that. Oh yes, Dunkin' Original Blend.
Let's talk about this a bit, because I do love this ad. It's so simple, super simple.
What is Dunkin'? Because I've never heard of it before.
It's donuts, Dunkin' Donuts, but they do coffee.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Americans love the coffee as well, so they will get takeaway coffee, but you can make it at home. You can buy the blend. You can do
great.
So obviously they made it big by coffee and donuts, but you can now buy Dunkin' brand coffee in all of the supermarkets and in Dunkin' restaurants to make your coffee at home.
It's beyond brilliant, isn't it? The way it's so beautiful, so simple. You get it just after a beat. Oh yeah, and then I love that they've done loads of them.
Yeah,
it's all the same. You could say, oh, it's the same ad a gazillion times, but I still just love looking at it.
Yeah, it's and sometimes like the logos is there, but it's part of the art direction. It's not stuck on. It's nice to look at. You get what it is. So
tell us the big news about this, because it's BBOOH New York, and why is that quite interesting? Because in the new year we're going off, aren't we?
We are. Well, it's interesting for us and interesting for our listeners
that we're going to be heading off to New York.
We will be off to New York.
We're allowed to say this. Am I breaking?
What?
Breaking like
Embargo.
Yeah.
The only people who would embargo it would be us.
Yeah. Okay. I reckon we're all right. So we're going to be talking to Erica Roberts.
We are going to be talking to Erica Roberts,
CCO BBOOH New York, who did this fantastic work. So obviously it's going to be right up there one of our first bits we talk about. But yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful work.
It's really beautiful to look at. I like all the different iterations as well. It's very simple. Perfect poster.
So moving on, Specsavers in-house. This is the biggest advertising space, I think, in the Southern Hemisphere in Sydney, Australia. And of course, Specsavers, they've only put on half of the poster. Another great iteration of the line. John and Bertie, our great friends. Well done, gentlemen.
Absolutely. We're pushing into October.
Banging. Yes.
And Coca-Cola.
So this is quite interesting. There's a restaurant called Foster's in Hollywood, and they brought Coca-Cola back onto the menu, and they really went for it big time by showing the Coca-Cola, what do you call it, swirl? Is there a name for it? Like you got Nighty Swoosh. What's that? The Coca-Cola.
I don't know what it is.
Well, it's the sort of
the line,
swirl,
weird liney thing.
Someone did say on LinkedIn that it looked like Pepsi. Which I thought was really funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, great big shots of food with a swirl through it. Very nice. And then a very poignant campaign. We've had quite a few things here about what's going the state of Britain, the sort of political sort of
this flag
landscape.
thing.
Yeah, we don't really want to get involved in politics. There's a show.
We love getting involved in politics. What are you talking about?
I don't want to go too heavy.
Reclaiming the flag.
Yeah, addition is greater than division. This is England, and the "and" is underlined. It's a brilliant campaign. I think it was initially sort of there's Shish Patel, another guest from the show, had been driving through Burnley and sort of noticed it and talked about it, and then meanwhile brilliantly jumped on it with Jen Teague and Bryn Waters. Jen, I hope I've said your surname right. Designer Duncan Bancroft and project manager initiator Katie Everton. Yeah, it's great. It got so much publicity.
Our flag is inclusive.
Yes,
just by design.
Very important. Okay, changing tack a bit. KFC.
Yes.
Hockey season.
It's hockey season. Teeth are missing.
I've never played hockey ever, but I still found this really funny.
It's really funny.
The Colonel's got his teeth missing.
Yeah.
Well done, Courage in America. Coming towards the end of the year now, VCP, a bit more O2, here too. So they just sort of plastered that banner on some bales of hay on a sheep. There was a notice board in the countryside. It's very funny, isn't it?
It's very funny, very guerrilla, very just cute.
Wool all over.
This one absolutely harks back to one of our all-time favourite ads of all time, the Our Dyke campaign.
Yeah.
So this is Liquid Nails, who seemingly glued a canoe, a barbecue, an arcade machine, and toolbox, and a marlin?
A marlin, I think, yeah.
To its billboard and asked people passing by if you can take it, it's yours.
Yeah, I think it's a very, very sweet homage, isn't it?
Yeah, it is very sweet.
It's very done, well done.
Nice bit of PR around.
Ho Watson and Company down under. Well done, everyone there.
Here's another one from your friends at Whedon.
Wieden Kennedy Portland sponsored the Boston Marathon. At every turn there's a brilliant line. We just picked two. Toenails for losers. It's really funny. And future you is bragging about this right now. I'm not a runner, but I can understand.
Yeah, you can get it.
Yeah.
And we've witnessed those before.
Yeah.
See, we're going to move on now to the recent British Airways campaign. And I think these shots are infinitely better than the one that we talked about with Pete last week.
I totally agree.
Right? I think this is where the campaign really comes to life, because actually, when I used to do a lot of US travel, coming in and out of Heathrow, right? And when I'd get on the plane, when I was booking my seats or whatever, I would know that we're coming in over London, and I love that view over London that I can see here, where we are over the city, and it's timed perfectly for those overnight flights back from the US, because you got to cut your window blinds up, right. And it's the morning, and you look up and you get this amazing view over the city, and it's exactly this view from out of the window. And for me, that's that feeling of being home and getting back to my family after some work travel, I can fill in the blanks here, and I can go, this is.
But also, it's like, listen, I'm a massive fan of this, but I was very interested to hear what Pete said, and all views are welcome.
Yeah.
But for me, they're owning that moment with you.
Yeah.
So you associate them. So it's just a massively warm. I'm the same. I also love the excitement of seeing, there's one.
The New York one, right?
The New York one, but also the Caribbean island. I'm going, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be there. And actually, whenever we come to, I know people are skeptical about it, but I always go, well, if we're BA, I'd be happier flying with BA than anyone else. It's because I've just known them, and they, in my mind, I think they're brilliant. Brand and a carrier. So, but listen, people have their own opinions on this. I just think, like I say again, it looks like nothing out there on the high street, and that for that reason alone, it's
agreed.
It's brilliant. Okay, moving on. And a bit more here from Uncommon. Another really big iconic campaign, the periodic Fable
with the Ordinary.
Yeah, which is like a sort of piss take of the periodic table. It's really good. It talks about, the kind of hype and bullshit around makeup and creams, etc., and how, a scientific table with zero science, it just sort of, it's relentless there in their sort of pursuit of telling people about what's important, facts and not fiction.
We've also got the Toyota.
Very funny, this. New Zealand, Saatchi's New Zealand have been on to us. Lee Sunter. Lee used to work with Lee. I think I gave him his first job at Saatchi's. Seems like a long time ago, but Lee's now an ECD, which is amazing. And this is a very funny idea. Just a Hilux hybrid towing a 3.5-ton headline.
Brilliant.
Okay, finally.
So we're into November, and we're going to go full disclosure, right? If you've got a campaign coming out towards the end of November or into December, it's not featuring in our.
It might feature on you. That's nice.
It might, but it's not going to win any awards from us.
Sorry, guys.
And we need to be getting into that now.
Well, we can do that, next year.
So IKEA is one that I think has been great recently. Love that.
Yeah, and that's from an agency called Akastam Holst NOA.
Yep, in Stockholm.
Yeah, and then we got a bit more from
Fair Dodgers from our friends at St Luke's.
Southwestern Railway. Phil and Darren did that.
Yeah.
Really lovely. And then, as previously mentioned, the Pasta's Naked Without Dolmio sauce. So the pasta has been shot and art directed, again by Sophie Harris-Taylor, to
looking naked.
Body parts.
And the only billboard that needs a spotter for the heaviest billboard in the world from our friends at Gym Nation in Dubai.
Exactly. And some more Saatchi's stuff for Toyota. So what are you?
That was our year.
I feel like we need to have a massive lie down.
Yeah, that is a lot.
We've done well. I mean, I think let's just get to the post of the year. So I don't know what yours is, listeners. Sorry, but Dan and I.
I knew it'd catch on.
We've been through this. We had a very, very long debate last night and this morning and over lunch.
How big was the debate, Hugh?
It's massive. And the winner is
so easy.
Do you want to say what the winner is?
I am going to say what the winner is. It's Pampers.
Pampers.
Yeah, thank you, Pampers.
Saatchi and Saatchi.
Thank you, Saatchi and Saatchi, for bringing some joy.
It's an absolutely
lots of people's commutes, including Hugh, who took this wonderful photo.
Yeah, and it just everyone talks about it. Two elements really: great photography, does everything. Just makes me feel positive about the world. And well done. There were lots of other options, but this was the winner.
Yeah, that was our winner.
And then we had an international post for the year.
International post of the year, and new category. New winner.
Why not? Yeah. So this is Duncan.
Duncan at home.
Yeah. I mean,
love the campaign.
It's beautiful. We've just talked about it at length. We don't need to go again, but
great runners-up shouts though. In our posters of the year for McDonald's with the rogue dip, and with has to be fries with the lovely ketchup shot, and for Stella as well.
Yeah,
the worth it moment.
I mean, a very, very tough call on those, but
it is. It's really hard to pick up.
We might be seeing those again in a minute. Okay, so campaign of the year.
Campaign of the year was really tough, wasn't it?
This was harder than the poster of the year.
I think it was, because I think one of the barometers for great work in the year is that you see the agency smashing out with a multifaceted campaign for out of home. So that, like, say for McDonald's, for example, with the rogue dip, they also had hack brown afters, gherkin transfer, like, that whole
Yeah.
As a set, it works really well. As a campaign, it works really well. And again, for Tesco's, we had the bags for life, laugh, treat, party. You could see where it's a campaign, a poster campaign that's come to life.
Yeah, and of course there's a
Pampers again. There's got lots of different iterations. Ocado, Stella. I mean, there's been some.
We've been really spoiled this year. I think the standard has come up, but
we go back to January and how we started our year, and I think for you and I, when we talked about it, this is the winner, and it has to be Heinz.
Yeah, it has to be fries, toast, bread, chips. I mean, it's on every level. It's brilliant. It looks great. You understand it. You fill a bit in. Hermeti came in and talked about it at length. It's a great campaign, and the
logo is replaced with the word.
Yeah,
it's you know what it is.
Yeah, and I think one of the things really fun that Hermeti loved was he said they made a bus that was just full of baked beans. just a quick credits again: Wyden and Kennedy, London, Joe D'Souza, Juan Sevilla, copywriter Jacqueline Perront, Julie De Lebel, art director Amber Araziz, Loretta Lau, and of course the photographer Ale Burset. Well done, amazing work. Like Dan said, runners up, pretty close calls. Clostra Bars, definitely the runner up, and then Pampers.
Yeah,
and then I think then we went Tesco's bags, McDonald's, Icons.
No, we're not giving out fucking second place medals.
No. Agency of the year. It's no surprise. Second year running.
It's Hugh Todd Creative. Well done.
Or is it Dan Dawson Consulting? It's Bartle Bogle Hegarty.
Well done, BBH. Internationally, fucking phenomenal effort.
Yeah, amazing. The amount of work that BBH have done this year, which we featured, and it is all legit. Audi, Tesco's, Burger King.
This was good.
At every level, great work. So well done, you guys.
But yeah, props also to our friends at Uncommon. Leah Burnett's been fantastic. Lucky Generals, the quality of work coming from
I think if it's been like football, if the year had gone on another month, maybe Uncommon may have won it. If they had one more coming. But, all of you guys do great. And St. Luke's as well. Thank you guys for all being involved.
What about Client of the Year, Hugh? Think about the clients who have embraced the medium.
We didn't do this last year. We want to do it this year because they're the people who pays the wages.
They pays the wages.
They buys the work. Well, for me, it's unequivocal. It's Tesco's.
Yeah.
Because I think
I agree.
They, at every junction, so they do it on mobile, they do it on food, they do it on brand, they do it, do it on topical, everything they do it really well.
Yeah, it's not a surprise that BBH go and win the Agency of the Year, and then one of their biggest clients in the UK go and win the client.
Even in Ireland, there's some stuff in Ireland where it's just an egg just splashed on the wall. And it just says it's not a little thing.
Yeah, it's fried, it's runny, it's poached. Yeah, it's so good.
It's great. So well done again, guys. And obviously, here's a slightly smaller category, but a very important one.
The Instagram Most Likes of 2025 category.
So we spoke to our social manager and his team. And after much research, they've told us.
Is that his two daughters? This is how you get the insights on your post, Dad.
That's the missus. It's the Dreamies.
Dreamies, got the most likes.
Yeah.
It's an incredible number.
160.
It's good, yeah, it's good.
So well done, Zoe Nash and Sally Halsey, Ben Stilts, Colin Booth, designer Carl Warren, and to Michael Cross at the helm. So great, very important social. This is a big award.
It's a massive award.
The apples of the year.
It's as big as 3 bags of apples that got delivered to us before.
Can I tell the listeners? So when I said to Dan, should we do an Apple of the Year award? He said, no, we're not. We haven't got any apple work. I said, it's Ajab's apples.
Ajab's apples. They were delicious. My kids
love
those apples.
Ajab's apples. That's not a brand, right?
Why is he's giving them away to food banks. He's not making money off these apples. Well, he should, because these are very good apples, by the way.
Very good. So
if you're ever up there in the Black Country, then go and get some.
Ajab wins apples of the year. So the John Jones Award for Outstanding Contribution to the Podcast. So this was a really big debate, wasn't this?
It was. And last year's winner was obviously
John Jones.
Yeah.
Right. So who's come forward this year, do you feel?
I mean, Adrian and Rachel at Soho Radio have been great.
Yeah, but
and Ben Hope at Bauer Media has
Dan
been
Dawson's
awesome.
been good.
I've been good. Yeah, May at Bauer has been fantastic for us, and Jen, really
they've
good.
all been helpful. But
I think for staying ever silent and omnipresent, it's got to be John Jones. Thank you, John Jones.
That's one of the most pathetic build-ups I've ever heard.
But most of all, for the year, let's wrap up. Let's say thank you to our guests.
Yeah.
You're all stars. We wouldn't be doing what we do without having the people on here to talk about, because let's face it, no one listens to the end of year special. It'd be just me and Hugh talking.
Yeah. It's been a real pleasure. Thank you. I'm going to say everyone's name because I'm amazing. Aidan, Felipe, Jeremy... No, I'm not.
You couldn't remember.
I couldn't remember. Cut that bit out, John. So great year. Thank you to our guests. And obviously, as important as our guests, our listeners, we'd be nothing without you. Thank you so much for the feedback, the comments. You know, it means everything to us when you say stuff, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, or stuff we've forgotten or stuff you like. Just keep it coming. We are only as good as you. So please, thank you so much. And keep following us on our different platforms. And I suppose thank you also to our sponsors.
And our sponsors, yeah. So a quick word from our sponsors now for to wrap up the year. Do listen in. We're going to be back straight after this.
Hey, mate. Do you know what I really love about outdoor? Is that, I think Hegarty's actually said it as well, but you can't swipe it. You know, you can't skip it. It's there. And when it's done well, the impact, it just speaks for itself. It's like, it's unavoidable.
Yeah, and Bauer Media get that. Bauer Media Outdoor get that. Sure, they've got the scale. They've got 33,000 sites across the UK, but
whoa,
yeah, it's a lot. But what's great is how they can actually help brands utilise the space properly.
Yeah, and I think I'm right in saying they've got tons of advice on how to craft powerful posters, you know, making sure your designs are not just seen but remembered. There's the 4 S's thing, which I think is brilliant.
I mean, that's why we're so lucky that they sponsor this episode of Behind the Billboard. So, get in touch with Bauer Media Outdoor if you want help with your powerful posters. They are one of the UK's largest out-of-home media owners. The Billboard at the End of My Street is brought to you by Super Optimal, design intelligence for out of home. Super Optimal delivers simple, machine-driven analysis and actionable insights for reviewing and improving out-of-home ad design. Designers and media teams can quickly analyze billboard and poster designs, gain optimization feedback, and deliver out-of-home design that is fit for purpose. Test and learn. Make informed design decisions and elevate your out-of-home campaigns at superoptimal.ai.
Ooh, That's Nice is brought to you by View to Fill, the out-of-home campaign photography and video experts. View to Fill have spent a decade mastering the art of out-of-home campaign capture. They know how these campaigns run: adaptive display schedules, dynamic creatives, and high expectations. That's why brands trust them to deliver stunning photography and next-level videography. From drones to time-lapse and motion capture, View to Fill turn your campaign into powerful content that lives far beyond the humble billboard. Because out-of-home campaigns are not just about being seen, it's about being remembered and creating a legacy. Want to future-proof your next campaign? Visit View to Fill to capture the essence of your campaign. Our music is sponsored by Gas Music, delivering sound, music, and magic.
I have to also say thank you to our friends here at Soho Radio Viral Tribe. If you are looking for podcasts, do get in touch with Adrian or Rachel here.
Yeah.
There's such great hosts. Honestly, the studio facilities are fantastic.
Yeah, everything is here. It's so relaxing. They are so patient and kind. And book it up. And
we also have to say thanks for our music to our friends at Gas Music.
Yes, thank you, Gas, for that. I have to say, it's one of my favourite tracks of the year. I love it.
He listens to it all the time.
Yeah. And
so today, Hugh, today is episode number 99.
99. So do you know what's coming up? That means the next episode is...
The next episode is episode 100.
Episode 100.
Which is very, very exciting. And, we may have given the game away already, but we've got a big guest for our episode.
It's
100.
It's a big dog. We've had him before.
Big dog.
It's Sir John Hegarty.
It's Sir John. Yeah. So do listen in next week. We have Sir John joining us for our 100th episode. It's a very special episode where we are going to not just talk about 1 year, we're going to talk about all years. So
we're going to count down from 100.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. I mean, I've seen our shortlist of 9,000, and we've got how you've got it down to 100.
Yeah,
with me.
Well, it's the 100 guests' favourite billboards, and I worked out, I'll put this on social as well, this is a bit boring, but if you add up all of our guests' experience in the industry, there's 2,500 years of experience.
Wow.
Got into this list.
That is a
so I think that would make our list
before Christ
the definitive list of out of home.
The definitive list. Sorry, drum, with your 50.
Yeah, I'm going to say that because no, joking aside, the people we speak to are the people who write the ads.
Yeah.
So that's it. It doesn't get any more than that. So thank you. I just want to say thank you, Dan.
Yeah, no, thank you, Hugh. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
It's been a great year. I've really enjoyed it. I feel like it's been really ramped up the last few months, which has been very enjoyable.
Well, the other thing that we have to prepare for now is, I know we've got John next week, so we need to prepare for that. But as soon as that's done, we need to pack a bag. Because we're going to the Big Apple. So yeah, we will start trailing the New Year stuff. New Year, New York. So we've got a great list of people we're going to be speaking to in New York, and we can't wait to launch those in 2026.
We're hoping to catch Birdie. Birdie, if you're listening, there's a pint with your name on it as we watch Newcastle Spurs.
Oh, that'd be fun.
But no, thank you, Dan. Honestly, it's been a great year. Thank you, listeners. Please keep it coming. And we'll see you in 2026.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.